Karoline Leavitt, a commentator, has voiced strong support for President Trump's executive order suspending the physical entry of migrants through the southern border. In a recent interview with Fox News, Leavitt stressed the need for the United States to prioritize law-abiding citizens, stating, "The only place the United States of America should be a sanctuary for is law-abiding American citizens."
I want to ask you about this, Caroline. Just crossed the wires, and we were waiting for a new executive order with regard to the border. It says Trump signs, let me just get it in front of me here. Thomson Reuters reporting, Trump signs executive order to suspend physical entry of migrants through the southern border. Give us a sense of what that means. And I guess the question that comes to mind first is what happens if someone does physically cross the border? What will happen to that individual under this executive order?
President Trump is using every lever of his executive power to secure our nation's borders. This is the number one promise that he made to the American people on the campaign trail. And with this action today and the many actions that he took on day one in the Oval Office, he is delivering on that promise. And he is sending a very clear message to the rest of the world. If you are even thinking for a single second about illegally entering our country and breaking the laws of the United States of America, you will face consequences for doing so. You will be returned to your home country, and you will be arrested, and you will be prosecuted as well. One of the actions President Trump took on day one is actually empowering the court system to ramp up the prosecution of illegal criminals who commit crimes here at home. And we are not going to tolerate this in sanctuary cities as well across this country. The only place the United States of America should be a sanctuary for is law-abiding American citizens. That's the new way under this Trump administration. And President Trump will also continue to push Congress to pass border security measures as well to increase funding for Border Patrol and for ICE, for those brave men and women in uniform who have now been finally empowered to do their jobs after 4 long years under the Harris-Biden administration.
We have heard.
Leavitt emphasized the administration's commitment to fulfilling Trump's campaign promise of securing the nation's borders. She noted, "President Trump is using every lever of his executive power to secure our nation's borders," and explained that individuals entering the country illegally would face arrest, prosecution, and deportation under the new measures. These steps aim to deter illegal immigration while strengthening the nation's legal framework for immigration enforcement. Leavitt also criticized sanctuary cities, which she argued undermine national security and public safety. Her remarks align with broader conservative efforts to hold sanctuary jurisdictions accountable. Groups like America First Legal have notified officials in nearly 250 such jurisdictions of potential legal consequences for failing to cooperate with federal immigration authorities. This push for stricter enforcement coincides with the appointment of Tom Homan as border czar, who has prioritized the deportation of violent illegal immigrant criminals. While this approach has been lauded by conservatives as a step toward enhancing public safety, it has also sparked debates over its impact on local communities and human rights. Leavitt's advocacy reflects a conservative perspective that emphasizes national security, the rule of law, and the empowerment of agencies like Border Patrol and ICE to perform their duties effectively. Her remarks signal continued pressure on Congress to pass further border security measures and allocate additional funding to immigration enforcement efforts.